Hi Aries, welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on in your love life with new love by taking a look at how your person feels about you, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. One second. Okay, here we go. So, overall energy for this week's reading, Aries, is the Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. It can talk about, the passion between the two of you when it comes to this relationship, okay? Underneath this is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. I feel like this represents your person. Guys, make it fit. Say it's the Empress. It is talking about, somebody who's practical, someone who's disciplined, someone who, they've got it going on. This is someone who is structured and who is going to be able to give you the type of love and the life you desire. Underneath this is the Queen of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is talking about, with the Queen of Wands, like, preparation, you preparing yourself to come towards your person doing this as well. This is also talks to me of passion. The two of you have a lot of passion for each other and a lot of attraction for each other as well. Okay, then we've got the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about, this connection, you coming into this connection and it being equal love, equal give and take on both sides. Okay. All right. But with the Two of Swords, this is talking about the need to, take your head out of the sand, really look at the red flags, look at what's going on, not just with the other person, but with yourself as well. Okay. Because both of you are each other's recipe for happiness with the Sun card. This is Leo energy. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of truth on both sides of this connection. Okay. And a lot of balance as well with the King of Cups. So this is Cancer for me, okay? All right. And then you're getting a second chance at love with the Judgment card. Okay, so we're going to start by clarifying the Devil, Aries, okay? Here we go. Some of you still got to forgive your person because I cracked the deck to clarify, and that's what I see, the forgiveness card. So some of y'all, you need to forgive this twin. Forgive what they did to you or other people, whoever, maligned you or mistreated you. You need to forgive them. Okay. That's what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Okay. So hold on one second. Okay. There's going to be soul recognition between the two of you. We're clarifying the Devil. Remember, this was the overall energy card. So, like I said, there's soul recognition between the both of you. You understand who the other person is on a soul level. Okay. You have on your side the music card. So this is talking about messages received through music and lyrics. The two of you are communicating in the 5D. I feel like that's why, because you're already together in the 5D. And I feel like that's why you're hearing the songs you're hearing. You're sending, them whatever information you're sending them as well. Then we have the sorrow card showing up here. It says deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune suffered by oneself or others. I feel like this sorrow, it's twofold. One of the reasons for the sorrow is because, some of you may still be trying to get over slings and arrows. That's what I hear. Some of you may be trying to get over the hurt, the trauma, the pain that you've experienced in the past. Okay. And then also with the sorrow card, this is talking about, you know, for some of you, you feeling like this because this person, this soulmate hasn't shown up yet. Okay. But you got to keep the faith, Aries. You can't just, you know, let go. Certain things have to fall into place for the two of you to come together. Okay. Look at this. Then we've got commitment issues. It says someone here is afraid to fully commit, whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. So that's why I keep telling y'all need to heal, because this is how you going to show up if you don't fucking fix what you need to fix. And you know, I'm going to tell you straight up. All right. You need to get it because y'all understand me better than anybody, because y'all know y'all keep it real just like Scorpios keep it real. So this shit here, you going to have to fix this, because if you don't, you going to fuck this relationship up, Aries. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to give it to you straight. No motherfucking chaser. Fix this. Whatever this is, why you got commitment issues, you supposed to be healing yourself. Okay? If you healing yourself, this card shouldn't be coming up. Okay? Some of you might be trying to skip or jump past this healing and think that you don't have to heal. I'm telling you, Spirit is not above using this new person to teach you a lesson. And so if you tired of learning certain lessons and you want things to change, you got to stop beating your head on the wall and asking why your fucking head hurt. It's because you're not doing what you need to do. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So let me pull from your person's side and see what's going on with them. Okay, the devil, please. Okay. When it comes to your person, they've got karmic family issues. So there's somebody in this person's family that's giving them the shit, and they have to heal it. Okay. I feel like for some of you that have this issue, it's like the opposite parent. So if for you, it's your mother that's giving you the problem, for your person, it's their father. It's like the opposite. Or if it's your father giving you the problem, for your person, it's the mother. Okay. That's what I feel like is going on with this. All right. Hold on. Okay, then we have emotional storm. It says turmoil, unstable, affected. So whatever is going on with this karmic family member is something, you know, that this person really needs to take care of. They can't bring it into this relationship just like you can't bring your commitment issues into the relationship. Okay? Aries, you should be ashamed of yourself if you're not doing your healing. You need to be ashamed of yourself, because if you want to be in this connection with this person, you watching these readings every week, you know this is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? So I'm not going to be nice about it. You know what it is you need to do, and you are self-sabotaging by not doing what you need to do. Okay? Then we got the withholding card. See, your person is fucking mirroring you, because you coming up, look, you are coming up with the commitment issues card, and they coming up withholding. So look, let me tell you this. I keep trying to tell y'all this to explain this to you. If you want people to show up differently in your life, Aries, you have to stop identifying in the ways that we just talked about, the commitment issues. You got to stop identifying like that. You have to come out differently. And the way you come out differently is by healing. Okay? No, like I told you, nobody want to heal. We know it sucks. We get it. But this connection with this person is a reward. And rewards come after hard work. It's not after just because you make the decision to walk away. You still got to deal with all the fucking garbage that you got rolling around in your mind that's making these people show up the way that they're showing up. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If you don't clean it out, who's going to fucking clean it out? This is not like a house where you can hire a housekeeper to come in and just clean out all the shit out of your mind. You have to do the work. The onus is on you for you to do it, not for anybody else to do it or for you to wait till you get into a relationship with somebody, because it's going to be too fucking late. Because this is how you're going to be showing up. I just need to keep this on top. I keep putting it back under where it was, but this is how you're going to be showing up. So if you want to be in a committed relationship with somebody, how you going to come in there and want that and you got commitment issues? Come on, Aries. Come on. You got to get it together. Okay, so this first card we're going to take a look at represents your person's past situation. So we've got the Knight of Swords showing up here, an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the Ten of Swords. So your person in the past left, I hear recently too, recently left a situation that had ended. Okay, they had 10 swords to the back. They were betrayed, cheated on, made to feel like, devalued, not giving this, not giving the same energy that they were giving out with this Ten of Swords and this Knight of Swords. So your person got on their fucking horse and rode off and was like, nah, I'm done with this. Okay, they made the choice to leave. Let's clarify. Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. See, they released this old connection. They were like, okay, and that's what I'm telling you. When you are at a certain point in your healing, you not finna be taking no shit off of nobody. Okay, you just gonna be like, no, we're not doing this. Okay, because in that connection, they felt trapped. They felt stuck, tied down, and captive. Okay, and then this is about them, walking away from that or riding away, because we're going to use the Knight of Swords here as a, because we talk about the Knight of Swords. With this beginnings card, this is them wanting to try again, to start over, and to head in a new direction with this beginnings card, okay? All right. This second card here, hold on, let me get these because I like these cards. I want to see what Spirit wants to tell you about these cards. Okay. This Spirit. Okay. So we've got comfortability showing up here to clarify as well. It says this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. This is what your person is moving towards. This is why they left that other connection, because they weren't experiencing this. They were trying to provide it for their person, but they weren't getting it in return. Okay. All right. So the second card, like I said, this is representing their present situation where they are now, where they're showing up as the star. So this is Aquarius energy. They're showing up as healing, and also, them wishing for the person that they want, which I feel like is you, and is going to give, going to provide this same, the same environment for them that they've been providing for their people in the past, and they haven't gotten it in return. Okay, let's clarify. Star. Yeah. See, this person wants teamwork from you. Okay. This is like the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, compromise. You working together with a shared vision to bring about the type of relationship you want. And then we've got the loyalty card. They're wanting loyalty as well, because this person gives loyalty. Okay. All right. Yeah, because they in the past they were broken. Their heart was broken by what this last person they were in a connection with, what they did. It shattered, heartbroken, destroyed by what happened. Okay. All right. Okay. And then we have, yeah, see, soulmate bond. That's what your person is wanting. Okay. It says, when you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. This is that no explanation needed kind of love. Okay. Then we have different worlds. I told y'all the two of you are going to be from different backgrounds. Look at these two people. Okay. It says this connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems. That creates both fascination and friction. Okay. The two of you have experienced a lot of the similar things, but you've come from different foundations. And so you're going to have to figure out, how to make it work, and how to not, like I said, not look at each other as a team and not as a problem. Okay. It's the whatever the problem is, that's what you need to look at. Not each other. What is actually going on between the two of you. Okay. All right. So your person's thoughts on the situation. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So, your person is tired of the juggling. They're tired of being juggled by other people, or being in situations where they've had to juggle in the past. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, see, they're in the withdrawn energy. It says single, lonely, solitary. They're tired of being alone. They don't want to. That was never their intention. It was never their intention to be alone. So they have a lot of regrets about the things that they've experienced in the past, and probably things that they've done as well. Okay, because this person wants marriage. Okay, they want to get married to someone. All right. For some of you, your person may have already been married and they may have gone through a divorce. Okay. All right. So the next placement we're going to look at talks about what your person thinks of you. All right. So we have the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like this person, thinks very highly of you. Okay. They realize you've been through a lot. And because of that, you may be a little bit emotionally cut off. Okay. But they see you healing with that Four of Swords. Because remember, I tell you, the Four of Swords for me is like the baby hermit. So they see you taking action to put yourself in a better position so you can be receptive to someone in a relationship. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Let me get this. Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, so we've got the stress card showing up here. It says turbulence, tension, arguments. All right. So you may be, they may feel like at times you are under stress. Okay. We have the deception card showing up here. So this person may be all around you in your energetic field. You may even be talking to this person and dealing with this person on a regular basis, and you just don't know that this is your soulmate. So the deception card is here because they're not supposed to let you know how they feel until the time is right. Okay. All right. Let me get one more. Then we've got, vulnerable, the vulnerable card. This person is going to come and be open and be vulnerable. Then we have physical passion and we have family echoes. So this physical passion card, it says this connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. Okay. So it's just, you're going to have a lot of like I told you, you're going to want to rip each other's clothes off. You're going to be very attracted to each other. And Spirit is just telling you, don't let that cloud your vision. Really pay attention and watch what's going on, because like I told you, Aries, this is about you setting your boundaries and letting this person know how you want to be loved, and vice versa. Them tell you the same thing, because it's about both of you getting your needs met. Okay. All right. Then we have the family echoes card. It says old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until these echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So it's like, how you go through stuff, Aries, and it'll be like the same fucking situation, but it's different with different people. And the reason why is because these things have to be healed. I told you, people can only show up in your energy the way your subconscious mind is allowing them to. That's the perfect definition of what I try to tell y'all all the time. Okay, it's how you identify and what is going on in your subconscious mind. Because like I tell y'all all the time, nobody is consciously saying, let me get into a connection and let somebody fuck me. Not literally. You know what I mean? That sounded crazy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is nobody says that. Nobody says I want to be messed around. I want somebody to do this, do that. You don't want to be abused. Nobody wants to get into a relationship to be abused. But if you have garbage in your mind, okay, garbage thoughts, garbage, definitions of things or of what you experience. Like I tell you, these people that come in the comments, and I'm in no way trying to make light of them, but I'm using it as an example. The people that come into the comments and tell me how long they've been single. And, I had somebody the other day that told me they were an older person, and they told me that their person had left, the last person they were with had left them, and that they felt like they had that was it, that their life was pretty much, their love life was pretty much over with. And I went back at them and I was like, no, it's what you believe. So if you believe that, then yeah, that's what's going to occur. But if you trying to keep the faith and you trying to believe otherwise, then that's what you're going to experience. So that's what this is about you curating the type of life you want to have, but in here, okay? Because, you know, up here, I talk about the conscious mind. Here, I talk about the subconscious mind. This is what has to change, because I'm telling you, if you try to take the conscious mind, what you think consciously, and you try to fight the subconscious mind is always going to win. Because think about it. It runs your body. It makes your eyes blink. It makes you breathe. It makes you, you know what I'm saying, all the things. It keeps your heart beating. It does all these things simultaneously to keep your body running. So you think that you can fight against the subconscious mind and you think you can win? Got another thing coming, buddy. That's the thing. That's what people don't understand. They think that you know, with manifestation or with a situation like this, all they got to do is think positively and the shit's going to show up. The only way that happens, you got to clean out the shit that's covering it up. Okay? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be easy like that. But what has happened is we have gone through all these experiences that have maligned. That's what I'm hearing. That have maligned us, that have, you know, traumatized us. We've developed these thought processes about things, or these beliefs about things that aren't always true. It just was something that happened in the moment, and we've taken it and made it, you know, we've started to say that because this happened one time, it's going to happen in all relationships. And when you do that, that's how it's going to play out. Okay. So this is about you cleaning that shit out so you can get to your true nature, which is where you're supposed to think about something and say, oh, well, I want that. And then it automatically comes through. It's not supposed to be this big, long, crazy thing that it's become, but it's because all the shit you've gone through is piling on top of each other over and over and over again. And if you don't heal it, or you don't dig it up and examine it and let certain things go, it's just going to be there. It's going to be there covering up whatever the fuck you want. And whatever you want is going to be down here at the bottom. And it's going to be covered up by all the crazy experiences you've had. Okay? All right. So this middle card talks about how your person feels about you. So we've got the Three of Wands showing up here. This person sees you as their wish fulfillment, and they're waiting for the time for the two of you to come together with this Three of Wands. Okay? All right. Let's clarify. Okay, so your person has been studying this connection, trying to figure out more about it. So they may be reading books, doing research, watching tarot card readings, so on and so forth, just like you are. Because remember, you mirror each other, okay? We also have the It's Over card. And I feel like this is Spirit saying that, you know, it's an end. You're putting an end. Every time you heal yourself and you take that next step forward, you're putting an end to you going through relationships where you're getting mistreated, where you're not being, you know, not given the same stuff that you're giving out to people, the same energy. You're not getting the same thing in return. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, the more you work on yourself, the closer you come to getting what it is you want truly from another person in the connection. Okay. Then we have fading feelings. It says, when the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or potential? So I feel like this is talking about the past connections you've been in. Okay. The feelings are fading away. It's enabling you to look at the situation, you know, objectively in the proper manner, to like clearly see with clarity what has happened, what has gone on with you in the past, so you can not repeat the same mistakes. Okay. Because this is about you know, giving too much and giving it too fast. Okay. Then we've got the healing card. So see, Spirit is talking about healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. That's what you're doing. Okay. Like I told you, you're getting rid of all that stuff that's piled up on top of your true desires, because that's what's stopping it from coming through, are all the crazy things you thinking in your mind about what's happened in the past, that because it's happened in the past, it's gonna happen all the time, or because it happened more than once, every time, you know, this situation comes to the forefront, it's going to happen again. Okay. All right. So the next card we're going to take a look at represents what your person wants. Your person wants the truth. They want to have a fresh new start in a love relationship with you. And they want you to be 100% truthful. They want to be 100% truthful. No secrets. No, you know, hidden agendas. No, you know, ulterior motives. None of that fucking shit. They just want to be honest and they want you to be honest. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay, so we've got past life. Is Spirit just saying that this person is a past life, someone that you had a past life with, and you see a deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, okay? The two of you keep coming together, I guess because your twin keep fucking up, right? So then we've got the detached card. So it's about no longer needing things to work out a certain way, going with the flow, okay? People think when you detach from something that means you don't want it anymore. That couldn't be further from the truth. That's not what this is saying. What this is saying is that you're not trying to control it anymore. Okay. This is destined. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, Aries. It's destined. It's going to happen. Okay. But you have to prepare yourself for it. When you don't heal, when you don't do the things that you're being, you know, that are being recommended for that you do, it's like you slowing it down. Okay. And there's a lot of you that are champing at the bit. You ready for this person. You can't wait or whatever. But then if that's true, why is this showing up? Why is the commitment issues card showing up? You can't go into this relationship. Like I said, I'm not saying you ain't going to be nervous. Hell yeah, you're going to be fucking nervous because you just got raked over the coals by somebody and so did your person. But if you never take the leap, if you never try, how are you going to know what you're meant to experience? It's just like when you go through situations like you went through in the past where you suffered, okay? You don't know what you're made of. You don't know how strong you are. You don't know what you're capable of overcoming if you don't go through hard times, okay? Because like I told you, this life ain't nothing but fucking peaks and valleys. You ain't going to have peaks all the time, just like you ain't going to have valleys all the time, even though sometimes I know it feels like that's all you're having is valleys, especially in this situation. But it's because you have to come out of, you know, these thought processes, these limiting beliefs, these things you have going on in your mind. And Spirit is trying to wrench you, trying to break you from them. Okay? All right. Give me this. Okay. Then we get forgiveness. Okay. So your person is working on the forgiveness for the people in their lives that they need to forgive. And Spirit is telling you that you need to do this as well. Okay. Like I said, it's not about giving them absolution and telling them it was okay that they shit on you. That's not what we saying. Okay. What we saying is that Aries loves Aries enough to let this shit go and not carry it around anymore. Okay. Then we've got money matters. Money matters. It says money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. So this is about you getting your money together. Okay. That's why Spirit is telling you to focus on your career, focus on the things you love, all of this, because it's about you stepping into this connection, not needing anything. Okay. Not even needing this person. Because remember, that's what detachment is about too. Saying that, yes, I want to be with this person, but no, I don't need them. Okay. I don't need them. I am okay on my own. All right. Because for a lot of time, that's what codependency and all this stuff comes from. It's from you believing that you got to have somebody in your life. You have to, certain things have to be a certain way. People have to show up a certain way. All of these things for you to be happy. But once you realize that you are the source of your happiness, you are the source of your power, you are the source of your stability, you are the source of your, you know, your financial stability. All of these things, once you start to realize that, it's like, you know, at the end of the movie, I don't know how many people have seen The Matrix or not. Remember at the end when Neo gets up after they shoot him and they thought he was dead, the agent shoot him and he falls down and they thought he was dead, and then he gets up and at the end he like flexes and the fucking world shifts. It happens too in that movie with oh God, what is it? The harder they fall, I think. The Harder They Fall. It's Idris Elba is in it, and so is the guy. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember. Idris Elba. It's the Western that comes. It's on Netflix. The same thing happens when he steps out of when Idris steps out of the cell. They had him locked up in the cell, and when he steps out of the cell, and he takes I think he takes a deep breath and releases the damn world shifts. It shakes, and I feel like the reason why that is happening is because those people are stepping into their power, and they realize that this shit is going the way it's going because the way I'm showing up, okay? And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. This is about you showing up, you stepping into your power, you knowing who the fuck you are, you knowing what the fuck you deserve, and you doing what you need to do to get there. That's what this is about, okay? All right, let's move on. So the next card we're going to look at represents what you need to know about your person. So we got the Six of Wands. I tell you this all the time. This person's a boss. They have, they may have just gotten promoted, or they may be going through a glow up just like you are. This is also talking about, this person being your dream lover. It's also speaking of this person being very successful at what they do. So this is about you stepping into that glow up and you glowing up so that both of you are on the same level. Like I told you, you're going to amp each other up, but in order to come together, you got to both be aligned. And that's what this is about, you aligning to each other. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So that's what Spirit is saying, is that this person is going to be all you've wished for and more. Okay. Okay. So we've got chemistry. Okay. This is Spirit telling you there's a lot of attraction, a lot of spark, a lot of passion between you and your person. Okay. It's going to create a tower moment with the Storm Brewing card when the two of you come together. And we've got the chaos card showing up here. I feel like that's your person. So they're your twin. So we're going to throw that to the side. Okay. Yeah. I flipped this over. So we got the toxic addictions card coming up again. I tell y'all, your person is not perfect. Okay. So they got some things that they have to work through. All right. Okay. So the next placement we're going to look at is the advice Spirit has for you. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Spirit is telling you to focus on your money, focus on you being okay, focus on providing your own stability. Like I said, standing in your power, knowing your worth, providing your own grounding. Do all the things you're wanting this person to come into your life to do them for yourself first. And then when they step into your energy, they have no choice but to mirror that back to you, because it's what you're mirroring to them. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. You got to get out of this passive aggression, Aries. Okay. It's saying passive, avoiding direct or clear communication, a fear of intimacy or competition, making excuses, blaming others, playing the victim, and hiding anger. So whatever is making you angry, this is about coming to Jesus, realizing what it is, and doing what you need to do to do away with it so you don't show up in this energy. Okay? All right. Let's get. Then we've got the single life. Okay? I hear that song, single life. That's what I hear. And so it says the single life, embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you're your best self, you attract the best. So if you're wanting this, amazing relationship with this other person, Spirit is saying you can have it, but you have to align to it. That's what we're trying to do by doing the healing and doing the things that you're being, that you're getting the recommendations to do. Okay. Okay. So the last card represents the outcome. So we've got the World here. Okay. This is talking about, you overcoming your personal challenges, opening up these new doors and opportunities for yourself, and you and your person having the world at their feet. I feel like that's what's going to happen when the two of you come together. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. The World. So it said digital love. Like I said, a lot of you may meet your person online. So it says digital love. You're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life. Okay. They're just telling you to, you know, take your time, you know, allow things to unfold slowly. Don't be in a rush. Okay. Okay, Aries, what's going on with you in this damn energy? Why are you angry? We got confrontational, deals with things in an aggressive, hostile, or argumentative way. Okay, you got passive showing up here and confrontational. You're angry about something, Aries, okay? And whatever it is, I feel like you are suppressing it or not wanting to look at what it is that you're angry about. You could be angry because this person hasn't shown up in your life yet. And I get that. But you got to get through, you got to get over that because it's not your person's fault. They have to come in when the time is right. And if they dealing with stuff like this or dealing with the other things that that have come up in the read, they're healing just like you are. I'm telling you. You don't want to get caught with your pants down, and this person don't either. And what I mean by that is not being ready for this connection, because I'm telling you, if you're not ready for this shit, you're going to fuck it up and they going to fuck it up. And so that is why it's just going to take the time it's going to take. And you got to learn some patience. That could be the reason why this is on hold too, because it's time for you to learn to be a more patient person and learn that you're not always going to get everything. It's not always going to show up in your life exactly when you want it to, at the exact time and the exact right way. It's not going to always do that. It's going to do it when your guardians, the people who are watching you, your spiritual team and your higher self, when God, when they say that it's the right time for it to happen. Okay. So you just gotta trust. You gotta have faith that this is gonna work out. Because like I told you, it is destined. It is not a situation. What is for you is not gonna pass you by, but being in this energy is not gonna help it come any faster. Okay? Being in this energy is not gonna help it come any faster. You not healing yourself and being in this energy, Aries, is not gonna help it come any faster. Okay? So we've got abandoned. It says left out, walked away, cold. This could be this person not showing up when you're wanting them to. This could be exacerbating your abandonment issues. And if it is, then that's what you need to work on. Let this abandonment issue, let them go, because it's not helping anything. Then see, rejection. It says abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. That's what I feel like for some of you. That's why you upset like this. You may feel like this person not showing up when you want them to show up. You could be angry at them because they're not, because you feel rejected and like they've abandoned you. Okay. So the fact that this is coming up, these are two things you need to work on: the rejection and the abandonment issues. Okay. All right. And this confrontational energy and the passive aggressive energy. Go dig down in there and find out what the fuck is going on, Aries. Come on now. Come on. Okay. So now we're going to get some messages from Spirit. See what else they want to tell you about the reading. Like I said, because you got a beautiful relationship coming to you, but you got to do your work. It's not going to come for free. I keep telling y'all that. So we've got hidden keys. All right. It says, put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. Okay. Then we have resurrection. It says, shake off the past and rise again. This is like the Phoenix card. There's a rise card I think it's in this deck here. See, look, remember I told you somebody may have gotten divorced? It's on the bottom of the damn deck. Okay. It says, reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. That's what this is about. This is about you going through what you went through and coming out even stronger. Okay. Going forward, it says, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Okay. The only time you're supposed to be worrying about the past is when you're going back to heal what you need to heal. Otherwise, you need to just focus on now. Focus on the things that make you happy. Okay. Live your life. Stop waiting for this person. Realize that when it's time, they're going to show up. Okay. Like Spirit is saying, when you're your best self, then you're going to attract the best. Okay. Then we have one last move. It says, you have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Okay. And then we got one more. It says dream weaver. It says dreaming and imagining bring your powerful vision into reality. And I tell y'all that all the time. You know, think about, you know, how you want to be with this person, how you want your life to be, you know, how happy the two of you are going to be, the things that you do together, all of that stuff, because that's what your person is doing. They're doing what they need to do to help, you know, bring this manifestation in. Then we've got it. This card fell sideways, so I'm going to read the other one too. It says, make miracles, stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some messages from your person and see what they want to tell you. Okay. Okay, we've got, I feel so drawn to you. I want to be more than friends. Okay. Oh. Then we have, you speak to me through music. I'm starting to understand our connection. And then we have, I watch your social media. Okay. Or if you don't have any social media, this person is watching you some kind of way. Like I said, you could be, you could, you know, like I said, have a similar, have the same friend group. You could, you know, work together. It just could be a situation where they're able to observe you on a regular basis. Okay. Again, look at the bottom of the deck. It says, I secretly watch you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We've got, your messages mean more to me than you'll ever know. I often imagine what it will be like whenever you and I come together. Okay, we've got follow your bliss. All right. It says, I feel good when I know you're happy. Do something that you enjoy today. Feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer on our journey and will put you at ease. Okay. Then we've got doubt. It says, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. Okay. So this person understands, like I said, they're a very patient person, because like I said, you don't become a boss and have, you know, be an entrepreneur and have all these things without having patience. Okay. All right. Let's get some more messages. Okay. So we've got, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Then we have, I miss you more and more every day. We have, everything reminds me of you. Okay. And let me get these. Okay. Okay. It says, I will love you always and forever. I want to give you my heart so badly, but I'm afraid. I can't wait for us to be together. It says, if you reject me, I won't know what to do. Okay. Okay. I just want us to love each other. Okay. All right. Okay. So before you go, we are going to pull these romance fairy cards and see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Okay, so we have holiday. Okay, it says enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. Okay, then we have manifesting the one. It says very soon your true love will arrive. So Spirit is telling you this person's going to come soon, but you got to stop getting upset because, you know, they ain't showing up when you want them to show up, because this is not about you getting things when you want it. Divine timing is not about that. Okay. It's about you getting things when you and your person are ready, because that's what you want. You want this person to be ready. You don't want any more barriers or obstacles or any of those things. And like I told you, I'm going to tell you again, do your damn healing, Aries. Do it. Okay. All right. Y'all know I love y'all, but I got to give you that damn tough love when you ain't doing what the hell you supposed to do. And y'all should be able to take it better than anybody because y'all know we both ruled by the same damn planet. Okay, by Mars. Well, we Mars and Pluto and you Mars. So understand, okay? It's certain things that have to be done. You want this person, you want them in your life, do what you need to do, okay? All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. You got this, Aries. You can do it. All right, bye, Aries.